Good evening. It's just gone 7:30 here in the UK. The last two masterclasses that I've done today, I've been out from inside my house and I'm now in my lovely office. I love it in here and I've got a beautiful view of the trees outside. It's such a nice setting. Please let me know if you're watching just now, or you're watching later on, please let me know where you are. Come and say hi. Come and put hashtag replay. Converse with me. Have a conversation. I know that there was a lot of people that couldn't get on earlier on because they were in different time zones or at work or whatever. So I'm just going to go into my group as usual and make sure that I am streaming live. I'm just going to check on that. Yep, I'm in there. And I'm just going to tag people just to let them know I am in here. Okay. So, hope you've been getting the emails that I've sent out. Just a reminder of things. I'm just doing a recap of Masterclass 1 and 2. So obviously I've talked about the prizes that are on offer in Masterclass 1. We covered belief systems, a bit about neuroscience, how changing your beliefs changes the frequency in your business, belief in yourself, self-love, not looking for external validation. Everything comes from within you. And when you make the changes within you, then in your nervous system, it opens you up for a capacity to have more in your life, in your business, and reach your goals and your desires. So watch the recap of that later on. These are all up for 5 days. So you've got plenty of time to watch them. And as I've said, I put a post in earlier on, and there's lots of different ways that you can watch these, or you can listen to them when you're out walking the dog and take notes, etc. There is a workbook for you to complete as well, but it's got lots of useful information in it. If you still get a chance to fill in the homework, then that's fine, because there may be still people that will join the group up until Friday, because people still watch it and they'll still take advantage of the masterclasses and everything that I have in here. If you are watching any of, I'm just having a little cup of drink of my tea. The last two masterclasses I had my coffee. At night time, I like a cup of tea. So I've got my cup of tea. I've had my dinner and I have a little cup of tea here. No milk, no sugar. And there was a time when I used to take lots of sugar and lots of milk, but I changed that years ago because it was so unhealthy. I'm just plugging in to get my laptop charged up. So apologies here. I thought I'd done that already. Here we go. That's all charged up so it doesn't run out. So I'm going to get on to the last masterclass of the day. And I've been so excited about delivering, and I love doing lives, that I'm feeling I had to do a little bit of energy work beforehand, because my energy levels dipped a little bit because I'd taken a lot of energy out of my body from doing the first two masterclasses. And of course, I've got all the things that I'm doing in between. I'm just going to make sure that the volume's turned off on my phone, because I turned the volume back up earlier on in case my daughter was trying to get hold of me. So this is the reality of life, having a family, doing business stuff, arranging, coming in and doing my masterclasses, picking children up in between, taking dogs out, getting the dinner made, eating the dinner, doing dishes. My husband's brilliant, but there's been a lot to do. So that's just the reality of life. That's the reality of running a business, having all these different things to do. And we have to be very strategic with our time and productivity so that we can run our business effectively. And like I said earlier on, we don't want to be, we want to have things as simplified as possible in our business so that we're not exhausted and we're not burnt out. And if you think about the reason, certainly the reason for me about why I started my business in the first place was because I wanted a little bit more freedom. I wanted more choice. So I don't want to be working all the hours. And I have done that in the past. And it led to anxiety. It led to me burning out. And that's why I'm very passionate about helping other entrepreneurs look after themselves, self-care, so that you're not burning out. And there's so many different ways that I help people do that. And there's a lot of different things in my membership that really helps make sure that you're not burning out. So when you're burning out, you're in the masculine energy, you're not in the feminine energy. And it's very, very important that we do the healing work. We use our feminine energy and we come from a place of feeling relaxed and flow, because other people will pick up the energy from you as well. So when we're healers, we've got to make sure that it's vital that we're looking after ourselves as well. So, okay, so I am just going to share my screen. And go into my presentation again. I'll get the slides up. So as I've said already, I just want to make sure that they're up okay and that people can see them. Let me just have a look. The difficulty is that we're running, StreamYard is much further behind me going live. So when I'm trying to see what's happening and that I'm live, etc., I've got to make sure that there's a little bit of a delay till I can see that the slides are coming up. So I'm just going to keep my phone on just now and I'll glance at it just to make sure that you can see the slides in front of you. So yes, this is part 3 of the part 3 of the masterclasses. Yeah, it looks like the slides have come up. Yep, they're all good to go. I can see it there. Excellent. So we want our business to feel easy and flow, getting regular clients, but there's lots and lots of different ways to do that. There's lots and lots of different components that have to fit together to make sure that our business is running smoothly, that we have regular income coming in, and we have a sustainable business. And everything that I do in my business is about energetic alignment. And what do I mean by that? It's a frequency that we operate in. Our business becomes magic when things are energetically aligned in our business. And that includes our mindset. We talked about the self-beliefs earlier on, how to up-level them. And I talked about the silent counselling, which is amazing for up-leveling you and your body, because we want to get our regulation. You know, we want to have a regulated nervous system in order to bring in more into our business. And if our mindset is that of fear, we feel that in our body. If we're worried and we feel that we're going to be rejected, or we're going to fail, or we're comparing ourselves to other, or we feel like imposters. Oh, they're much better than me. They're doing this. Some people are a few steps ahead of where you are in your business. So it's okay to be in that position. It's absolutely fine to be in that position. The more we worry about what everybody else is doing and how they're doing it, we're going to feel that lack within our body, and we're not going to be an energetic match to what we need to bring into our current frequency. And the trick for manifesting is about feeling that emotion just now. So even though you can't see that vision in front of you, you have to believe that you're going to be that person that runs a successful healing business. You have to believe it in the present moment. You have to see yourself and visualize yourself and feel those emotions in the current time in order, because we have parallel timelines, and that timeline is just waiting to happen. We want to quantum leap into that timeline by creating the frequency of the person that we need to be, the business CEO, the amazing business owner, the person that helps as many people as they possibly can in the world, the people that doesn't mind earning lots of money while they're doing it. I talked about money earlier on, and a lot of people have got fears of success, a lot of fears around money because of what they believe, what they were told, what they heard when they were children. But think about what money will bring you. What can you do? What will it allow you to do? If you have more money, it means that you can get your business out there. More people can find out about you because you'll have the finances to be able to set up ads or advertise in different places or pay to join some kind of retreat where you're one of the speakers or be part of a collaboration. And when you have lots of money, it means that you can put that towards things that you're passionate about, charities, local communities. You're able to help more people and heal more people than ever before when you have more money. So it's what money allows you to do. And at some stage, I do have in my membership, I have an EFT money recording, money mindset recording to regulate your system around about money mindset. And it's really, really good. But at some stage, I'm going to do a masterclass on money. And all these masterclasses and anything that I do will automatically go into my membership, so that when all this is taken out of the Facebook group and all the other things that I have inside there are taken out, you'll still get access to them. And you'll get access to any paid events that I have, low-level paid events that I have, because I believe that you can get access to everything. So everything that I'm recording, if you're in the membership, which I'm going to talk about in a little while, you will get access to that as well. And I'll upload these to the membership not long after I've done the masterclasses. So yes, so it's about your mindset. It's about like changing what you think about yourself and who you are. And everything is within you. Everything you possibly could need to become the version of you that you want to become, or to have the things in your life that you dream about, is already within you. You just have to align. You have to make sure your values are aligned. You have to make sure your frequency is aligned. And there are so many different things that you need to think about that will get your business out there. You have to become visible. You have to have a presence. And some of the things that I teach in my membership are around all these different things. What are you showing your authority? Do people feel like you're someone that can help them? And the way to increase your authority is to post on social media, to do lives, to show people that you know what you're talking about, to show people that you have got the skills and the knowledge and the experience to help them. Because people need to know that you can do that. People need to know that you've got the ability to be able to help them. So you have to show your authority. And your authority is, how do I show people that I know what I'm talking about? And how do I present that to them? So it's about thinking about different aspects of that, how you get those messages across so that people have confidence in you, because you have to build up know, like, and trust with people. And all these different things come into the frequency, the energetic alignment. You have to have a magnetic presence and visibility on social media when you're starting off. And there are lots of different platforms. And sometimes people are worried about, I need to be on Instagram, I need to be on Facebook, I need to be here, I need to be there, I need to be on YouTube, I need to be on LinkedIn. But what I would suggest is that you just pick a couple of platforms, because when you're trying to concentrate on all the things and you're worried about getting reels done and putting stuff on stories, that's where it's difficult to try and manage your time effectively. So you have to get strategic and you have to make things a lot more simple, because when you're trying to be everywhere, that's impossible to be everywhere. So concentrate on one platform or two platforms that people can get to know you, because you can easily build a business just on those platforms that you choose. But if you're trying to spread yourself thinly everywhere, it's not going to work. Sometimes that means when you go and you do lives, you can have devices set up that you can do a live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. It might be that you want to, if your presence is on LinkedIn, you can do a live on LinkedIn and Facebook at the same time. You can do it that way. So there's lots of different ways that you can do that. But you have to nurture the relationships that you have. So I've really noticed over the last little while that, again, it's an energetic alignment. My friends and my family and anyone that I know really well, people that I've worked beside, have supported me endlessly on my social media platforms. But I've had to work a lot harder, and I've had to change things up in my business, because I have separated the two out. My friends and family are now on a separate page that I have, and I've kept my original Facebook page for my business only. So when people are engaging with my posts, I know that it's good posts, that I am putting out good content, etc. Because these aren't my friends and family anymore. I've taken them all off, because it's fantastic to get that support, but likes for friends and family are not going to get me more business. So I have changed things around quite a bit, and I have taken a lot of the people off and moved them into my other page. And it means that I have two separate platforms within Facebook that I can connect, put family photos up. And if I want to put things on this page, then I will do that as well, because it's quite nice for people to see a little bit of you and who you are, etc., and get to know you as a person. And that's how you nurture relationships. Speaking your mind. Sometimes when people want to speak their mind about different things, it's not just about the arena that they're in, that they're helping people about in, like whether that's fitness or crafting or hobbies or business or marketing or whatever it may be. People need to see a little bit of you as well and what you stand for. And we shouldn't be frightened of that, because the people that agree with you, or maybe even disagree with you, can see that you stand for something, you stand up for something, and they will admire you for that. So sometimes we have to share a little bit of ourselves and who we are and what we're passionate about. And passion shows other people that you are a magnetic personality. You have to have boundaries. The boundaries are about up-leveling your energy as well. In Masterclass 1, I talked a lot about self-belief, people-pleasing, boundaries, and often we lack the boundaries because we're pleasing other people, because we don't. It's human nature for people to want people to like us. And so sometimes if you have come from a childhood where you haven't felt nurtured, but you also have that innate longing to belong to groups, to belong to friendships, and a lot of the time we fear that people won't like us, or they will judge us, or they will think something of us. So we people please all the time. So we put other people's needs first. But often when we're putting other people's needs first, it can lead to our well-being affected because we're not looking after ourselves. We're not looking after our self-care. And it's the same thing, or when you hear that thing when you're on the plane and they tell you to put your own oxygen mask on first before you help other people, it's very, very true. Because if you don't do that, how can you help other people when you don't have the facility to be able to breathe through your own oxygen mask? And in my membership, I talk a lot about boundaries and how to set them. I've got a whole masterclass on that. And I deliver well-being to corporate, mental health awareness training to corporate, and I talk a lot about boundaries and how to look after yourself. It's just as important no matter what level of business, career, whatever you're doing in life. It's very, very important that you look after yourself, and I'm very passionate about that as well. The other thing is about I talk a little bit about human design here. At some stage, I'm going to do another masterclass in human design. I'm very passionate about human design, and I am going to start uploading some of that stuff to my membership. It's going to be limited in terms of what kind of information I can offer, but I'm going to make it as valuable as I possibly can. Human design, for anyone that hasn't heard of it, is based on astrology, the time you were born, 3 months before you were born, and I Ching. So it's based on ancient wisdom as well. There is so much to human design, manifesting, generator, projector. There's so many different facets to human design, but within that, there are open lines. There are all sorts of things that are taken into account when helping people with their human design and how they should operate within their business. And that is what I help with. When I can do that on a one-to-one basis, I can work with person, get their date of birth, find out when they were born, and I can make their own personalised human design chart so that they can use that to work the best way that is unique to them. So if you're going against the grain with your human design and you're not doing what works for you, you're going to find it a lot harder within your business. So it's a fascinating subject, and it's all intertwined with chakras as well. And I talked about chakras a little bit. I didn't go into any detail in Masterclass 2. I'm going to do another Masterclass on chakras at some stage, but it's intertwined with chakras as well. What goals are you trying to achieve? Are you going for the right goals? What's your vision? What's your long-term plan for your business? Because if you don't have a vision and a long-term plan for your business, how do you know what you're working on? How do you know what you need to be doing? How do you have a structure within your business and a strategy within your business if you don't have these things in place? Again, time and productivity. These are all things that energetically align when you get these right and when you can change these things in your business. Are you working hours upon hours upon hours? And is what you're doing productive to getting more clients and becoming visible and having a business that runs the way it should be running? Your business by design. This isn't a hobby. This is a business that you're running. And often if we have an employee mindset, and I come from this place where working in corporate for 30 odd, 40 odd years, my mindset is they do this, they pay me, they do this, they do that, do they do the next thing. My business sends me the work to do. There's a certain way of working. When we own a business, there is a lot and lot of learning to do. How do you market yourself? How do you get yourself out there? How do you become visible? When you learn all the different things and you become qualified in whatever healing practice or whatever modality you've learned over the years, over the last couple of years, over a number of years, they ain't going to work with potential clients unless you're getting out there and getting seen by people, because they're not going to know that you exist. So you have to be working on the right things, and I help with making sure that your time's a lot more like strategies and techniques to make sure that your time and your productivity is a lot more aligned than what it possibly could be at the moment, because you're wasting a lot of time. And again, that leads to burnout. And is that time productive? Are you doing the tasks that need to be done in order to have that business that you want and you need? Are you playing CEO of your business? And within, I also am an NLP coach. So I trained in that about 4 or 5 years ago. And NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, for those who don't know about it. It's really based on the 5 senses, but I learned lots and lots of different techniques, coaching questions. And in this coaching industry, people call themselves coaches, and then they can coach when you have a certain amount of experience, etc. But coaches in the traditional sense are the people that will ask you sometimes uncomfortable questions, will ask you questions so that you can find the answers within. Because the most powerful changes you're ever going to make is when you find your own answers within. So I use NLP techniques to elicit that from people. And there's also different strategies within that, specific ways of helping people that is really, really powerful. So I take all the strategies and the tools from different places and help people according to what they need and what works for them. To be energetically aligned, you need to know about your niche and your ideal client. It's as simple as that. If you have a business, I'm just going to check to see that I'm still live in my group. I appear still to be there. Yep, I'm still there. If we have a business and we are unsure about who we're helping or who our ideal client is, it can be quite difficult, and it might feel like you're trying to swim upstream rather than swim downstream. Once you have a niche in your ideal client established, it makes life so much easier, because you're then being magnetic in your copy. You know who you're talking to. You know the person that you want to work with inside out. You know their struggles. You know their pain points. You know their desires, and you talk to them. And in most businesses, I would suggest that you have 3 or 4 pillars, because it makes things a lot easier within your business as well. When you're trying to share or concentrate on too much information, it's overwhelming and it's confusing for you and for whoever wants to work with you. But I help people in my membership identify their niche and their ideal client. So for example, if you're saying, I help women live their best life, well, what does that actually mean? What is a woman's best life? What does that mean to you, to live your best life? What does it mean to you to achieve your dreams? What does it mean to you to achieve your desires? You're not speaking to anyone when you say, let's heal your beliefs so that you can lead a great life. Some people want to improve the relationship they're in. So how do you speak to them differently to someone that you say, I want you to live your best life? Can people understand that you're talking to them specifically and getting inside their mind when you're saying, I want you to live your best life. I want you to live a life fulfilled. Yes, of course we want to lead a fulfilled life, but there's something that is keeping most of us awake at night that we want to achieve, that we're not fulfilled. We're trying to strive and achieve whatever it is. And my niche is about helping healers, therapists, and coaches in their business grow their business, becoming more energetically aligned in every area of their business. So if your niche is helping single people meet their absolute ideal client, ideal person, male or female, or whatever it may be, how are you speaking to that person? Have they been desperate to find someone for months or years? Have they been trying to go out with their friends and they're just not meeting the right person? Are they going on online date? Are they meeting people online and then going for dates and they're not the person that they thought they were? And they feel like they're just constantly dragging through this mud, deep mud, and they can't get anywhere. How do they feel? Do they feel lonely? Do they want someone in their life to share going to the cinema and have fun with and spend the rest of their life with? How do you speak to them depending on their wants and their desires and their pain points? What about the person who's been trying to lose weight for years and years and years? They maybe lose weight for a little while when they're going to a wedding or on holiday, but then they self-sabotage and they're back from holiday and they're like, oh, well, I can eat again because I lost all that weight and I've got nothing to aim for and I just want to feel comfortable. And it's winter. And I'm stressed out, so I'll just use chocolate. And it's a recurring cycle. And then when they've eaten the chocolates and they've eaten the food that they know that they shouldn't have, they start getting angry at themselves. And then the following week, they stand on the scales or they try on that new skirt and it doesn't fit. And they're constantly struggling to lose weight. How do you speak to them? This is why you have to have the frequency and an energetic alignment with finding out who your ideal client is. How do you talk to them? How do you create offers that they want to buy? If you're being very wide with who you're talking to, you're not talking to anyone, because they're not going to say, well, I want what you've got. You can solve my problem, unless you're being absolutely specific about what you can offer them. And then again, I talked earlier on about habits and identity. The habits that you've had, the daily habits that you've had, you have them because you feel comfortable. And it feels difficult. It feels awkward. It feels uncomfortable to change those habits because you feel like they're not you. You feel like it's out of your comfort zone to practice new habits that you're not used to do lives, to take the next steps. And I would suggest to anyone that when you have a vision, when you have a goal, you put a timeline down for when you would like to achieve that and reverse engineer it so that you can break down, you can work out, this is what I want to achieve and I want to achieve it by this time. How do I break down the steps that I need to take in order to get there? Because again, if you don't know what you're aiming for, you don't know what your business is aiming for, because your business is a separate entity from you, how do you know what steps to take in order to get there and how you're going to help other people? So sometimes you have to break the habits that you have at the moment, because we all have habits of, do you get out your bed at the same time in the morning? Do you go straight to the bathroom? Do you then brush your teeth? Do you then get in the shower? Or do you go downstairs first and have your breakfast? Then you come upstairs? Do you watch a bit of TV first? How do you break those habits, for example, if you want to create more time? Is watching TV in the morning or at night counterproductive? Could you be using that time? When people say they don't have enough time, could you be using that time for working on your business? So it's about breaking the habits that you have at the moment. If you're determined to be that person over here, you have to create new habits to have the identity of that business owner for your clients, to be that person who's fit, to be that person who's a size 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, whatever it may be, whatever someone wants to be, however they feel comfortable with. I now assume the identity of that person. For someone that's stopping smoking, your identity as a smoker is a smoker. When I smoked 20 odd years ago, my identity was a smoker, and I would sit with other smokers. I would sit in rooms with other smokers. I would try and spend time with other smokers. And I thought at that time they were more fun. That was absolute nonsense. I told myself that that was the case because it allowed me to continue doing that. I had to assume the identity of a non-smoker in order to stop smoking. Nothing that you want to achieve in life is ever going to come easy, because when you're breaking the habits of a lifetime, it means having to get uncomfortable and change who you are and assume the identity of the person that you want to be. Is that the business owner that you've always wanted to be, the CEO, the authority, the person who sells their courses, their memberships, their one-to-ones? That's who you need to be. And there are many, many facets to that. I'm not really going to go into this too much. There's a lot of things in here that I include in my membership that really contribute to getting the end result that you want. And I've talked a little bit about that before. And again, talking about the energy, your energy carries you, determines what level you're vibrating at. Everything in the universe is made up of energy. And have you ever walked into a room and you felt negative energy? So 99.9% of us as humans and everything that you see around about you is energy, and it's vibrating all the time. And when we raise a frequency and we vibrate in a higher level, we manifest quicker. Our body no longer feels uncomfortable. Our body no longer feels tight. Our body no longer feels sick inside at the thought of what's in front of us, because we've regulated our nervous system. And like I've talked about in Masterclass 2, the silent counselling is incredible for helping you do that. And it can lead to manifestations. There's lots of different facets to manifesting quicker and quantum leaping quickly to your dreams and your desires. So we can often feel the energy. Does the energy feel off when you meet someone for the first time? Do you want to start a relationship with everybody that you meet? Of course not. There are only some people you're attracted to because you look at them, because their personality, the way you get on with them, the fun that you have with them. Everything is about energy. And again, that's about what frequency are you vibrating on that will pull your business together and have the energetically aligned business, healing business, because that is what you want to do. You are here in this lifetime to heal and help other people. And when you help other people, how does that feel within your body? It feels good because you're energetically aligned. You've helped someone. And there's nothing that feels better than helping someone else. And confidence is not about, will they like me? Confidence is about, I will be fine if they don't. We do not have to get everybody else's approval. So what I want you to do just now is I want you to think about your life 5 years from now. You may want to change this to this time next year. Maybe 5 years away is too long for you. You put the timeline on this yourself. It might be 6 months away. It might be a month away. So I want you to think about this. What will life be like if you take action and make those changes you need to make? How quickly does time go past, and before you know it, it's next week, next month, and then the years go by? Will this be you sitting in the same position, wishing you had taken action? Time will pass anyway, and think about where you could be. If you start making positive changes today and taking action, what would that be like? I want you to think about something for a minute. Will you look back, if you think about future you, and you're further down that line, in that timeline, the 6 months, the year, or the 5 years, looking back on your life, will you say, I'm glad I did that? Or will you say, I regret not doing it? Getting through certain things in your life may be difficult, but the magic is on the other side of that. And that's what I want you to remember. I'm just going to see if I can turn this light on just now. Just move a few things away. Oh, well, that's very bright. Yeah, that's much better because it's starting to get a little bit darker here in Scotland. And a little exercise for you now as well. I want you to take action. I want you to list 3 things that you've accomplished in your life. I want you to list at least 2 things that you can do after learning to build on your confidence after today, your self-beliefs, changing your energetics. And I want you to think about what will it mean to you to become more confident when you change your self-beliefs, when you raise your authority, when you change your habits. How much more confident will you feel in your business? And what opportunities could it open up for you in your life and your business? It's just a little exercise for you. So now I'm going to do a manifestation meditation with you. So you may be doing this just now. You may be doing this later. Whenever you're doing it, I want you to get into the energy. I want you to enjoy it to the full. And I want you really to put your mind on this and only this and listen to my voice. So, I want you to take a deep breath. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out. And breathe in deeply. And slowly out. And just find yourself relaxing, slowing down your breath, and then just starting to breathe normally. This manifesting meditation will allow you to amplify your attracting power. You will align yourself with the loving energy of the universe so that you can manifest the changes you desire. This meditation is going to just last about 10 or 15 minutes long. You can practice it while you're lying down in a comfortable, quiet place. The ability to manifest lies within every single one of us. Excuse me. All it takes is learning simple techniques and mindfulness, though things like meditation can awaken this power. Meditation is training your mind to perform exactly how we intend it to, instead of allowing the mind to drag us down. The most helpful thing that all of us have access to at any time is our breath. Our breath has been there since the moment we are born, and every day it is keeping you alive. So by honouring our breath when we're ready to set intentions creates a very powerful experience. Begin by setting the intention to manifest the changes you desire. Say to yourself now, I manifest the changes I desire. Let's honour our breath now by taking some more deep breaths. Fully inhale, expanding your belly and your chest as much as you can. Hold on to it for a moment, and then exhale. And you just feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you. And breathe in so deeply that you're brimming with air. Take a moment at the top, soaking in the life force we call oxygen. And exhale, noticing your body relaxing in many areas without any effort from you. So knowing exactly what you're manifesting is very important. The more details you can add to your desire, the better. Just take one more deep breath in and exhale. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling in your body now. There's so much abundance around us. When we look at the oxygen, or we breathe in the oxygen, we look at the trees, the sand, and the sea, and there is enough abundance out there for everyone. When you fully breathe in self-compassion, it unites us with a universal love. This is your new tool that you can use when you're ready to manifest the reality you desire. When you're feeling any kind of lack of motivation or negative inner self-talk, you immediately pause and take 5 deep, purposeful, and powerful breaths. These breaths allow for you to relax. Taking these conscious and dedicated breaths gives you clarity, and so the next time you catch yourself at a standstill, you must take these 5 healing breaths. Manifesting is easy once you know the recipe. All you need is 3 things: desire, dedication, and trust. Desire is the first ingredient in manifestation. You must know what you want and desire it so greatly that you clearly see any path that you need to take to get there. Knowing exactly what you are manifesting is very important. The more details you can add to your desire, the better. You write down your aspirations and goals, and you set an exact time that will be accomplished. When you set an exact date as to when your goals will be met and write it down, the order is firmly given to your subconscious mind, and it is now taking action. Take a moment to think about your dreams and aspirations and see as many details as possible. Good. Dedication is the second ingredient in manifestation. Only you can put in the effort to take steps towards your desires. Network with others and motivate yourself to practice these meditation techniques every single day. You must dedicate time every single day to do something that takes you closer to gaining what you seek. Only you can do this. No one else can be dedicated for you. Manifestation starts with you. And just notice now how you feel. The last ingredient for manifestation is trust. This is the easiest part because you simply let go and trust. You completely let go of thinking too hard about the things you have to do to bring it together, and have confidence that things always fall into perfect place. Excuse me. You must know with certainty that your goal is attainable. So you have to have faith. You have to have faith to know what's going to happen. Take a few moments now to really trust in your desires becoming reality. Notice how you're feeling right now. Now I want you to say, I know I can achieve my aspirations. I deeply believe in myself. I see clearly how my goals and aspirations are attained. I have a great desire to manifest my aspirations. I put in daily dedication that is required of me. I always believe in myself. I trust the loving energy of the universe. Visualizing is an extremely powerful way to manifest. So imagine now that you have attained all that you desire. See yourself vividly in your mind, having already achieved your goals. Visualize with great detail yourself with your intentions fulfilled. Notice what you look like and who you're talking to, and how you feel inside. The more details you can add, the better. See the surroundings, such as where you are, places you go, and who is around. Vividly see yourself having manifested all that you wish. Great. This is changing your life for the better. So remember, honour your breath every single day by taking a moment to fully breathe in and out several times. When you breathe deeply, you automatically relax. And being relaxed is the first step in being in control of your life and your emotions. Also, take these 3 words and remember them throughout your day. Desire, dedication, and trust. Repeat them to yourself whenever you can. And now when you're ready, take a deep breath in and exhale and open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. Just make sure that I am still here and still alive. Excuse me. Okay, so I now want to talk about my main membership. And I did say in Masterclass 2 that I was going to be talking about this Masterclass 3. So the Elevated Entrepreneur Collective is my monthly membership where I help entrepreneurs grow their business. And again, energetical alignment runs right through that. All the videos, everything that I offer within the membership is about energetically aligning your business, having a business by design, having the business that you want. It's about achieving your goals. It's about learning how to use your time more productively. I offer a section on NLP coaching and techniques. And when you join the membership, you also get access to my mini membership, Empowered Coaches Business Club. And that is, there's a section on up-leveling your beliefs and how you can achieve that. There is a section on energetic alignment and how to manifest. and there is a section on habits and identity. And so within the membership, there are visualization recordings, there are meditation recordings, there are hypnosis recordings, EFT recordings, there are numerous workbooks, numerous planners, there are videos with instructions, there are templates, there is lots and lots of helpful resources and guidance through that membership. The bonuses that you get when you join is a full self-care vault of recordings to make sure that you're looking after yourself. There is an Increase Your Confidence in Business workshop. There is a Reduce Your Anxiety and Boost Your Central Nervous System workshop. You get access to the Ultimate Vision Board Toolkit. You get access to a business resource vault, which is full of templates that you can use. There's affirmation cards, there's coaching questions, there are templates for social media, there are website templates, there are business templates that you can use in your business for invoicing and various things like that. The list is endless, and I'm constantly adding to that. So I have lots and lots of resources ready to be uploaded into the membership, which I'm going to do really, really soon. This is the Elevated Entrepreneur Collective. This is some of the things that I have within the membership. I like to show these in a tangible way so that you can see what I have on offer. So there's two options if you want to join the membership. Option one, you get 2 free months access to the membership when you become a silent counsellor and practitioner, because the good thing about that is it's about growing your business and learning how to have a successful, viable business that runs on autopilot every month for you. That you know exactly what you're doing, you know how to get clients, you know how to get leads, you know how to attract people into your business, and you have a machine, a well-oiled machine that you can run a business from. Like I said earlier, when I first got into hypnotherapy, silent counselling, EFT, etc., I thought I had nothing better to do than go out there, put some things on social media, and I would get lots of clients. It's definitely not as simple as that. There is so much more to it than that. And I hope that everything that I have within that membership will give you the resources that you need to get a business that you're happy with, that you're getting regular income from. I also offer, so I do Q&As, and this is something that I'm just going to be starting up soon, my Facebook group, that I will come in and answer your questions when you upload them, and I will do that on certain days. And then there will be group coaching within that experience as well. So you can come in, and if you're stuck on anything in terms of your business, I can answer those questions and I can coach you through them. The other option is, if you don't want to sign up to the silent counselling, the other option is that you can just join for as little as £27 as a founding member. Now, if you join at £27, you will stay in at that price forever, because the membership will go up for all the resources that I have in there, all the recordings, all the videos, all the training, the coaching that I'm offering is definitely worth much more than £27 a month. But I want people to come in with me at the moment to give me feedback on the membership, to tell me what they want in there, and I can create the resources that they need that will help them. And if I have it already, I can upload it into the membership. I can create hypnosis recordings. and other video recordings that I can put in the membership that will help you grow your business as a founding member. Now, there are a few things that I probably need to change, but there are lots and lots of resources in there already. I definitely need to go in and upload, because I've already got lots and lots of resources in there already. I need to upload them into the membership. I'm going to show you some of the things that I have. First of all, I just want to tell you who this is for. It's for healers, coaches and therapists who want to feel empowered, women who are committed and motivated, women who are action takers, women who want to make decisions on their terms, women who want more visibility in their business, women who want to achieve their dreams and goals in the business, women who want to get a regular income, women who want to improve their mindset and well-being, women who want to run a business without burnout while helping others. And like I say already, there are 3 life-changing modules in the main membership, and there's split into different lessons. There's hypnosis, meditation, visualization recordings that you can access in there. There's videos, guides, tools, PDF planners and trackers in there, all under the one membership. And like I say, when I run events, then I can upload them and you can access them at any time within the membership as well. You get access to the VIP Facebook group community to build connections with like-minded women, share your experiences and get accountability for achieving your goals. You also get the free self-care bonuses that I talked about, the access to the free workshops, and access to free challenges that will get uploaded into the content within the vault within my membership. There's also free bonus affirmation cards. These are just some of the things that I'm uploading into the membership. 180 niche ideas for your coaching business. We talked about niches earlier on. So it's 180 different niches. How to start your own side hustle blueprint. If you want to add that on, or if you want to have that as a separate business. There's just an example of some of the affirmation cards that I have in the membership. Overcoming self-sabotage. I have many different affirmation cards. There's 200 social media posts. 200 are quite a lot, and you can put your own branding. Branding is another thing altogether. You must have your own brand within your business as well. It's not just about your colours. It's not just about your fonts. It's about who you are as a person and what you stand for and what your values are and who you're there to help. Branding is very, very, it's deep work, and it's very important that you do that work as well. I'm going to talk about that at some stage in the membership. There's also, I'm uploading a social media planner, a business plan I'm going to be putting in there, a section. There's also going to be a section within the social media planner for your content pillars. So it's easy for you to, when you're stuck on what to post on social media, you have your pillars there already. When you have all your pillars, you can then separate that into, right, if I'm talking about, so for example, if I'm talking about energy alignment, what would I put under that? What are the different subjects and topics I would want to talk about? What are the things I want to talk about under mindset? What are the things I want to talk about under manifestation? And you've already got all your topics there. An area for your audit and your stats. We have to have our numbers right within our business so we know what we're trying to achieve. And then a section for social media admin. If someone's helping you out in your business, what do they need to know in terms of helping you post the right content for you and your business? And here's just an example of some of the social media posts that I have within the membership, you can just go into Canva. And, if you want me to do a separate training on Canva and how you use that at some stage, then I can do that anytime. Show you how to change your branding, your colours, how to add photos, to upload your own photos, to organise your content within Canva, to change the look of your photos, etc., etc. I'll show you how to do all that. And there's some more examples of how you can go in there and you can add your own pictures and your own content. You can change your shapes, you can change the font, you can change it all to your own branding. You can even change shapes at the back. It's quite easy to do. And there's an example, some more that I'm going to be uploading into the membership as well. And here are some of examples of the business worksheets that I've uploaded already to the membership in that particular section. These are all tools and resources specifically for businesses. And here, I just want to add in some of the reviews and recommendations that I've had over the years. I actually literally have hundreds. And here are just some of the ones that are included from the different people that I've worked one-to-one with, in group coaching, and in my membership. And this was the last event that I did. And I could go on, but I've only just included a few of the reviews that I've received over the years. And here's a lovely picture of me and a recording on one of my videos in my membership. So I would just like to thank you for taking the time, either now or later or within the next 5 days. And I'll be encouraging everybody to go in and listen to all the masterclasses in whatever way you want to. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. I know I've ran over a little bit again. If you have any Q&As, I'm going to stop the share at the moment. And in terms of I'm back in StreamYard again. In terms of joining the membership, so if you sign up to the Silent Counsel and the 2 days training, and they run right throughout the year, if you sign up, you will get free 2 months access to the business membership. And obviously, you can either stay in that membership and pay for it afterwards at the price of £27, or you can just cancel your membership and take advantage of it for those 2 months. Or you can just join the membership separately. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop them into the group and I'll answer them later on. I've really enjoyed these 3 masterclasses. It's now time to go and relax. You can still hear the nasally noise from the virus that I've had for about 5 or 6 weeks in my voice. I'm feeling a bit tired now, feeling a bit drained, just because I've been so excited about these masterclasses. And we use a lot of energy when we are sharing our knowledge and our skills and experience, and we're talking constantly on a live. So I've enjoyed doing this today, and I hope to communicate with you and speak to you over the next 5 days. I'll be coming back in, I'll be doing lives, and I'll be sharing a little bit more within the next 5 days before the group eventually closes down. I would recommend that you do the work and you watch all the masterclasses before they shut, because I'll be removing everything after the 5 days. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you've enjoyed the last few masterclasses. I will put the link in to the membership. And again, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask me. Hope you've enjoyed them, and I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Bye for now.